Hi, it's July now. I can't believe we are halfway through 2015, and today I'm going to share my June favorite. I didn't do a video in my May favorites, so I might have a little bit more products to talk about this month, but I'm really excited and let's get started. So starting off with skincare. During summer, my skin tends to be more oily, and using a good moisturizer is a really important step during the summer because it seems like it won't be that dry, but at the same time, actually the heat will take off the hydration in your skin. So I have been loving the LA-ROCHE-POSAY Mattify Hydrating Moisturizer. It is not only hydrating my skin, but at the same time, it has a matte finish that can reduce the oil on my skin, which is really good, and I usually use it in the morning before putting on my makeup so I can have a smooth matte canvas to apply my makeups. For foundation, since it is summer, I like to use more light foundation products on my face because you don't want to feel like heavy under the heat. And I have been back to one of my favorite from Jouer, the matte moisturizer Tint, but not only just using it, I love mixing it with the VidiVici Wrinkleless UV Plus foundation. This foundation is from a Korean brand and it has more like a glowy finish, but I don't really like using it on its own because it is too glowy on my oily skin and it makes my skin look even more oily. So I love mixing it with the Jouer matte finish. So because the Jouer matte finish, it has really kind of matte finish, and mixing it together, it just have the balance between not too matte, not too glowy, and I like that kind of finish during the summer. And if I want more coverage, I have been loving the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation and mixing with the VidiVici foundation as well. And it gives me a full coverage but not too heavy finish, which I really like when I want more coverage. And to set my foundation, I have been loving the Makeup Forever High Definition Powder in the loose form. I broke the container of it, so I have a different container, but the product is still the same and it does the job. I especially like to set under my eye area and my T-zone because it just set my concealer or my foundation perfectly and it won't crease under my eye, and the finish just make my skin look like I have perfect skin, which who doesn't like a perfect skin? And if I want more coverage for my face, I love using the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation because it is a foundation powder, so it has a little bit more coverage. So if I want touch up or I need more coverage, I love using this powder, and it just, when you buff it in, it just melt in your skin. And one bonus, it smells like chocolate, which makes me so happy when I use it. For highlighter, I have been loving to go for a more natural kind of effect highlighter. So I have been using the Uemura highlighter stick, which is in a pink tone kind of highlighter. And it's a cream highlighter. I like to use a brush to tap it on my cheekbone or my nose to give a really natural highlighter effect. For blush, I have discovered a new blush. It is not new on the market, but it is new to me, which is the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose. First, the packaging of it. It has a row pattern, which is so pretty. I just love staring at it. And the shade, it might look a bit boring on the pan, but after you apply it, it just looks so pretty, which is the blush I'm using today on my cheek. I just love it. I didn't expect I would like it that much, but after I try it on my cheek, I just love it. It's just so natural, kind of pinky color, which can match with all different color or all different looks, which I really like it, and it is pretty pigmented. For bronzer, I have been trying the Benefit HOOLA bronzer. I have it for a while, but I don't really like it the first time I tried it, so I just put it aside. And this matte, I just want to try it again, so I just use it. And for some reason, this time I really like it. It's just really natural, and it is matte, and the color is not too orange, not too gray, which I think it complements on my skin tone, and it probably complement on many other skin tone as well. And this is the bronzer I'm using today as well. For eyes, I have only 2 eyes products that I have been loving, which, as I mentioned, I have oily skin and I have really oily eyelid too. So eye primer is really important for me because even I don't use eyeshadow, my eyes crease during the day. And the primer that I have been loving for so long time is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I used to love it, but recently I find out new skills to use it. Not really a new skills, but it's a different way to use it, because I find it sometimes when I directly apply it on my eyelid, it can be very dry. I have been using it in a different way. I put some of it on my hand and then kind of blend it out and then use my finger to apply it on my eyelid, and it still have the same result that can control the oil on my eyelid, but at the same time it's just have a better finish. This is the best eye primer that I have tried. I have tried different ones and this is the best one. I always go back to this. And also, I don't do eyeshadow often, but when I do, I like to do a quick one or something that is more earth tone or neutral. And I have been loving the Makeup Forever Aqua Matic stick in the color Me 50, and it is a taupe brownish kind of color, which is really pretty. You can use it on its own or you can use it as a base for eyeshadow. It dries pretty quick, and even I just use it on its own on my eyelid without primer, it will still stay all day long and won't crease. If you haven't checked this out, I highly recommend you check this out. And they come with like a bunch of different colors as well. For lip product, which is my favorite parts, and I have a couple favorite this month because it's like 2 months combination. And first, which is the one that I'm wearing today, is the Too Faced Matte Liquid Long Wear Lipstick in Matte Peony. I like it so much because I can wear it on a daily basis. It's not like a shocky pink color that too pop out, but at the same time it brings the color or brightens up my complexion. And for a nude lipstick, I have been loving the NARS Audacious lipstick in Racquel. It is a pinky beige nude color, the perfect nude color. I love it so much because it is so pigmented and creamy, and it has a pretty long staying power on the lips. Also, another kind of nude kind of favorite is the UrbanDecay Sheer Lipstick in Liar. I would say it is more like your lips but better kind of color, and because it is a sheer lipstick, it is really moisturizing, but at the same time it's pigmented on your lips, which is really comfortable to wear all day. I always have this in my purse to touch up or to hydrate my lips, and I really like it, and the packaging is so gorgeous, and it is in my favorite color. Basically, I got it in the first place because of the packaging, but then after I tried it out, I just really like the formula of this sheer lipsticks. And one more lipsticks I have been loving is more kind of everyday kind of color lips. It's the Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Intense Lipstick in 32. I like using it with like a simple makeup but a pop of color on the lips, which make you look more awake or put together. And the formulation is really pigmented and creamy on the lips. It won't dry out my lips, which I really appreciate and like it. The next product is not a lipstick, but it's a lip product, which is my favorite Lip Maximizer from Dior. And I have completely finished this bottle, and I have got a new one. I use it on its own or on top of lipstick. I just like it. It hydrates my lips and it won't irritate my lips. Even though it was a maximizer, sometimes I can feel it when I use it on its own. But I don't usually feel it if I use it on top of lipstick. But I just like it how it feels on my lips and hydrate my lips. For the last but not least product, I have been loving the Whitening Lightening Super Booster Pen, which is a pen you apply on your teeth to help your teeth look whiter. I have used like whitening strip before and it just hurt my teeth so much, and it just bothered me that I don't want to use it anymore. And since I have been using this, it never hurt my teeth or irritate my teeth, but at the same time it does its job to make my teeth look a lot whiter, which is something I really appreciate and I really wanted, because I want my teeth to look whiter but not hurts. And this does the job, and I have finished this whole bottle too. And that is it. This is all the product I have been loving for the last month. And I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching. I hope you will come back for a next video, and please like it and subscribe if you haven't already, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!